What's up, my friend? We are back with another workout out of my Living Large book program. Today's workout is dedicated to shoulders and arms, fun body parts, 3 exercises on deck, and we are gonna go heavy today. We are gonna trigger the mechanism of muscle growth known as mechanical tension. That's just a geeky way of saying going heavy. This is a fun workout. If you wanna build your shoulders and your arms, lifting heavy weights, I'm gonna give you a killer workout, very simple workout, anyone can do. We got a lot of sets, only 3 exercises, lots of rest, so this is a day that you'll be able to see what your work capacity is like with heavy weights. This is a great test. So let's get into it. I'm gonna show you 3 exercises and give you a great little program to follow next time you're in the gym if you wanna build your shoulders and your arms. Exercise 1 is dumbbell shoulder press. We're doing straight sets here. 10 sets of 5 with 100 seconds rest. That's a minute 40, all right? So not a ton of rest, but this is a day where we wanna build up to our working weight. So we're gonna do a couple warm-up sets, and then what I want you to do is a potentiation set. So let's say for me today, my goal in today's workout is 10 sets of 5 with 75 pounds. So before I do my first working set with 75 pounds, you can see me here do a single with 85 pounds. Now this is simply designed to prepare my nervous system for the work ahead of us. Psychologically, physiologically, it gets you ready for the workout. All right, it's just like back in high school. Do you remember when you did track and before you did the 100-meter dash or even a middle distance event, before the gun went off, you didn't just jump into the race, right? You warmed up and you did your strides. And as you did your strides, everyone got a little quicker, right? Because you're trying to find your top speed so that when you get into that top speed in the race, it's not a shock. That's the same thing we're doing today in the gym. If you try and do your heaviest weight right out of the gate, you will get hurt, all right? You'll blow something out. That's why we do a potentiation set before we get into the 10 sets of 5. You have a much more productive workout. So the goal with the workout, like 10 sets of 5, is to achieve a great amount of poundage. We want to do a lot of work. How do we calculate this? We take the number of reps you do over the total course of the workout and multiply the amount of weight that you move. So if I achieve 44 reps times 75 pounds, that's my total poundage for the workout. I think it's something like over 3,000 pounds. So next time I come to the gym, I want to beat that number. That's how we calculate if we're in fact progressing. So I want you to start doing this. Write this down so that when you come back to this workout, because this workout is 3 times in the Living Large book program, you can see if in fact you're progressing. And if you're not, you can make tweaks to your nutrition, your lifestyle. And if you are improving, then you can look at your lifestyle, your nutrition, you can say, hey man, this stuff's actually working. I gotta keep this up. The most vulnerable position of a movement is when your muscles are the weakest, is bottom position, and the weight is the heaviest to the muscles. So what we need to do is go very, very slow in and out of the movements. When you're bringing the dumbbells up into your start position, and when you're bringing them back down into the lowering position, you're going through these external, internal rotation moves where loads are very hard and heavy to these other muscles that are taking it in and out. Just be very careful. If you didn't hear any of that, be very careful coming in and out of your exercises. That's when you get hurt. Not in the mid-range of the movement where you've got all your muscles contracting. It's those little micro inches in the bottom position people tweak things, okay? So just don't be reckless. Be mindful about lowering the weights and getting started with the weights. Make sure your wrists are straight, your butt's back in the seat, and we're gonna use our legs to get into this start position, okay? But we don't want to throw it up so fast that your muscles have to catch it, and that's when you'll hurt something. We still want to be in control. So your muscles, as I'm lifting this up with my leg, I still feel tension on my shoulder. Watch. Try and do it in slow motion. When the load is directly underneath all the joints, the wrist, the elbow, and the shoulder joint, there's no more what we call moment to the muscle. All right, in engineering, we call it a moment arm. If there's no moment arm, no moment to the muscle, it means there's no torque. there's no torque to the muscle, there's no force on the muscle, which is why you could probably keep the dumbbell here for quite a while. But if I ask you to take it even an inch this way, now we've created torque, now we've created a moment, now we've created a challenge to the muscle, and the further you take it away, the harder it becomes. There's no way you're holding that 75-pound dumbbell right here, right? Here, maybe for a second, here for maybe a few seconds, here you could stay all day. So the reason I'm finishing the dumbbells outside and not over top is because I'm trying to create a disadvantage to the muscle. I'm trying to make it hard, all right? I'm not looking for points in the movement where I can make it easy. So the goal is to still keep, even though this is our tension day and we're doing 10 sets of 5, we still need to ensure the muscles are experiencing as much time under tension as possible to get that muscle growth stimulus we're looking for. Next up, we've got triceps and then biceps, 10 sets of 5. We're doing a superset here. The first exercise is our close grip straight bar presses, but I want you to go shoulder width. Don't go inside of shoulders or else you'll mangle your wrists and your elbows, all right? It's not a natural setup, okay? When you set this up, we're gonna find your working weight, so do a couple work sets, and then we're gonna get right into it. 10 sets of 5, same thing with the shoulders. Your goal is to keep the heaviest weight for as long as possible. And if you start losing reps, that's fine. Reduce the weight so that you're always getting your 5 reps. I want you to do 10 sets of 5, even if you have to reduce the weight as you fatigue through the workout. That's okay. This is a day you get to really train your nervous system, and we want to challenge our body with heavy weights, but with perfect form. All right, 10 sets of 5 here. You're gonna go back and forth. You're gonna take 75 seconds rest in between each exercise. Oh my gosh, I was just getting sniffed by the dog there. That freaked me out. And that's gonna give you 2.5 minutes, all right, in between each body part. With the working set, it's gonna be a little longer. So take home there is you get full recovery on these heavy days, and you've got to take the full rest period. Most people detract from this workout by saying, I don't feel like I need to take this much rest. The goal of the workout is to test your strength today, all right? The goal of the workout is to get the weights to work your muscles, all right? So you need to take the longer rest periods. Abide by the program and you'll get the results that you want. I was listening to Tom Brady last night. He was on the Colbert Show talking about his book. Gave some great diet and fitness advice. He was talking about hydration being the #1 thing. However, a lot of people's water supply comes from inferior sources. You know, here in Toronto, they take the water from your own house, the toilet water, they pump it down to the lake, burn it up on some coals, and then pump it right back into your house. You're literally drinking crap water. And people say, well, I've got a filter. Yeah, you have a filter, and the filter's taking out some of the bad stuff, but it's not putting in any good stuff. Well, your water needs minerals, trace minerals, all right? The kind of stuff that you'll find in Gerolsteiner. This is a bottled water from Germany, or San Pellegrino, or the best water is Borsec water. Borsec water is from Romania. It's got more minerals than both of these ones. So we need to start thinking about how can I get minerals in my water. And sometimes if you do a little research in your area, you'll be able to find a well, people that are pulling water up from the ground that is rich, a high supply of minerals. We actually have our water delivered to our front door now because it's even got a bit of alkaline to the water. Not too much, but a little bit, which is excellent for your body. And what the alkaline does and what the minerals do is it helps detoxify inflammation from your body. You'll feel the difference and you'll see the difference. Like your muscles will look fuller when you start putting this stuff in your body because the minerals help pull the water into the muscles. All right, to wrap it up, guys, I'm giving you 2 different exercises for touch-up sets on chest and back. As you've seen from this program, we like to hit every body part twice in a week to maximize progress. So we're doing a dumbbell chest fly with a bit of an incline, superset with a straight bar lat pull down. All right, 2 sets of 8 to 10, and that'll finish up the workout. Thing here is to depress your shoulder blades a bit for stability. We're not forcing them down, but we want to just keep them stable so that we have something to contract against, okay? So once our scapula, not here, but stabilized, we're gonna contract through our lats, and we're just gonna focus on contracting those vertical fibers of your lats down. You can kind of play with your foot position to find the angle that challenges your lats the most. Notice I'm trying to keep my shoulder blades down the entire time, so I keep my lats engaged the entire time. As soon as your shoulder blades start moving too much on this one, you'll start to lose it. I don't fully understand the physics of this. I think it's fairly simple, but depending on if the machine you're working with is a single pulley or double pulley, it's gonna dictate what you experience in your muscles. Because this is a single pulley, the load feels heavier near the top, and where some machines have a double pulley, so it's counteracting. Again, I'm not gonna try and over-explain this or explain this period because it's something that I learned in the RTS course, but what your take home is depending on how many cables, you'll see like on that cable machine, see how there's a double pulley? You see how this is a single pulley? Well, depending on how a machine is built, it's gonna dictate what kind of resistance profile you experience. That's it, guys. That is the Shoulders and Arms Tension Day out of my Living Large book program. This is one of 21 workouts that get progressed over a 30-week period. This is a long muscle building program because we all know you don't build muscle in 3 days or 3 weeks. It takes time. If you really want to transform your body, you have to commit to a program, all right? And the commitment is a decision. It's not a feeling. So if you're not seeing the results that you want, you don't just quit and bail and try a new program. You trust the program, you trust the process, and you keep working through the workouts, and you come to your coach and ask him for advice why you got stuck, and you fix it. That's how you achieve results. You don't hit a roadblock and say, what the heck, I hit a roadblock, oh man, I must be on the wrong road, and go back to the start and try and find a straight line. Nobody achieves their results taking a straight line. You're constantly faced by roadblocks, and the successful people figure out why they hit it, and then they figure out how to go around it. That's why this program is 30 weeks. It's meant to test people and to get you to figure out how to problem solve and not problem escape so that you can achieve your best results. So if you want to get the book, it's 100% free aside from a small shipping fee. Click the link on the screen or the link in the description, and I've got a limited number of copies I'm giving away for free. All right, so claim your copy, I'll ship it to your front door, and you can get started with this incredible, revolutionary muscle building program that'll prime your body and it'll prime your mind for the best muscle gains of your life. Thank you so much for watching today. I will see you guys next time.